Hey there guys. If you're waking up in the middle of the night more than once just to go pee, you're not alone, and it could be more than just an annoying habit. For men over 50, frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom can be a sign of changes in your body that deserve attention. Tonight, we're going to explore the top reasons why older men experience nighttime urination, and I'll share some insights that can help you understand what's happening. Stick around, it might just help you sleep better and feel healthier. Before we dive into the main reasons, I just want to say a quick thank you for being here. If you find this video helpful, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It really helps our community grow and ensures you won't miss any future tips on improving sleep and health. And just to be clear, this video is completely for educational purposes. I'm not selling anything and there's no product or service behind it. My goal is simply to share knowledge that can make a real difference in your nightly rest and overall well-being. Now let's get into the heart of the topic. The main reasons why many men experience frequent urination at night as they get older. Understanding these causes can help you make sense of your own body and even prevent potential complications. From changes in the prostate and hormonal shifts to lifestyle habits and certain health conditions, there are several factors at play. We'll break each one down, explain why it happens, and give some practical insights so you can take steps toward better sleep. So, if you've been frustrated with waking up multiple times at night, stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer picture of what might be going on and what small changes could make a big difference. And remember, your feedback matters. Feel free to share your experiences in the comments so others in our community can learn and support each other. Cause number 1, enlarged prostate (BPH). One of the most common reasons older men wake up multiple times during the night to urinate is an enlarged prostate, medically known as benign prostatic hyperplasia or BPH. The prostate is a small gland located just below the bladder, and it surrounds the urethra, the tube that carries urine out of your body. As men age, the prostate can slowly grow in size. While this growth is usually non-cancerous, it can press against the urethra and bladder, making it harder to fully empty your bladder and causing that frequent urge to go. You might notice some typical signs of BPH. These can include a weak urine stream, trouble starting or stopping urination, a feeling that your bladder isn't completely empty, or suddenly feeling the urge to go. For some men, these symptoms are mild and manageable. For others, they can significantly disrupt sleep, energy levels, and overall quality of life. Imagine waking up 2, 3, or even more times every single night. Over time, that interrupted sleep can lead to fatigue, mood changes, and even affect heart health. So, what can be done to manage or relieve symptoms of BPH? First, it's important to talk to your doctor. A healthcare professional can confirm whether an enlarged prostate is the cause of your nighttime trips to the bathroom. They may perform a physical exam, review your symptoms, and sometimes order tests such as a urine analysis, blood work, or an ultrasound. Once BPH is diagnosed, there are several ways to approach treatment. Lifestyle adjustments can make a noticeable difference. For example, limiting fluids in the evening, especially caffeinated drinks, alcohol, and diuretics, can reduce the number of nighttime bathroom visits. Emptying your bladder completely before bed and timing your fluid intake earlier in the day can also help. Gentle exercises and pelvic floor training may strengthen bladder control and improve symptoms. For men with moderate to severe symptoms, medications are often prescribed. Alpha blockers can relax the muscles of the prostate and bladder neck, making urination easier. Some medications can also help shrink the size of the prostate over time. It's crucial to follow your doctor's instructions and discuss any side effects or concerns. In certain cases, surgical options may be considered if medications aren't effective. Modern procedures, such as minimally invasive techniques, can reduce prostate size and significantly improve urinary flow, helping men regain uninterrupted sleep. It's important to remember that while BPH is very common in older men, it's manageable. Many men experience improvement with simple lifestyle changes and medication. The key is early recognition and seeking professional guidance. Don't ignore persistent symptoms or assume it's just part of getting older. Taking action can improve your quality of sleep, energy, and overall well-being. Finally, support and awareness are important. Sharing your experiences with friends, family, or support groups can reduce the stress and embarrassment that sometimes comes with this condition. Remember, you're not alone and help is available. By understanding your body, making practical adjustments, and seeking medical advice, you can reduce nighttime trips to the bathroom and enjoy more restful, restorative sleep. Cause number 2, hormonal imbalance and aging. As men grow older, their bodies naturally go through a number of changes. One of the most significant changes affecting nighttime urination is a hormonal imbalance. Hormones are chemical messengers that regulate many functions in the body, including how the kidneys and bladder manage fluid. With age, levels of certain hormones, particularly testosterone and antidiuretic hormone ADH, can decrease, which can directly impact urinary patterns. Testosterone is often associated with male vitality, but it also plays a role in maintaining bladder and prostate health. Lower testosterone levels can lead to weaker bladder muscles, reduced bladder capacity, and increased sensitivity to fluid intake. At the same time, ADH, the hormone responsible for telling your kidneys to retain water, can also decline. When ADH levels are lower, your kidneys produce more urine at night instead of conserving water while you sleep. This combination can make older men wake up frequently, sometimes multiple times, disrupting sleep and leaving them feeling tired and groggy the next day. You may notice signs beyond frequent nighttime urination. Some men experience increased daytime thirst, sudden urges to urinate, or even fatigue and low energy levels. These changes are normal to a degree, but when they start interfering with sleep and daily life, it's a clear signal that your body is struggling to balance its hormonal levels. So what can be done? The first step is awareness and medical consultation. Talking to your healthcare provider about symptoms is essential. They may recommend blood tests to check hormone levels, including testosterone, ADH, and others. Understanding your body's hormonal state can guide you toward effective solutions and prevent more serious complications. Lifestyle adjustments can help a lot. Regular exercise, particularly strength training, has been shown to naturally boost testosterone levels. Maintaining a healthy weight, eating a balanced diet rich in nutrients, and managing stress can also support hormone balance. Avoiding late-night caffeine and alcohol may reduce nighttime urine production. Additionally, creating a bedtime routine that supports relaxation and proper hydration earlier in the day can make a noticeable difference. For some men, hormone replacement therapy, HRT, may be an option. This should only be considered under strict medical supervision, as it comes with potential risks and benefits. HRT can help restore testosterone to healthier levels, improve muscle tone, and indirectly support bladder function. Similarly, certain medications may be recommended to regulate kidney function or ADH levels, reducing excessive nighttime urine production. It's important to remember that aging is a natural process, and occasional nighttime urination is common. However, persistent or worsening symptoms should never be ignored. By addressing hormonal changes proactively, through lifestyle, medical guidance, and if necessary targeted treatments, men can significantly improve their quality of sleep, energy, and overall well-being. Finally, don't underestimate the power of small adjustments. Shifting fluid intake to earlier in the day, practicing gentle pelvic floor exercises, and maintaining a regular sleep schedule can complement medical interventions. Sharing experiences with peers or health communities can also reduce stress and provide encouragement. Aging brings changes, but with awareness and the right approach, frequent nighttime urination doesn't have to dominate your nights. By taking steps today, you can regain peaceful, restorative sleep and feel more in control of your health. Cause number 3, diabetes and high blood pressure. Another major reason older men may experience frequent nighttime urination is underlying health conditions, particularly diabetes and high blood pressure. Both of these conditions are common as men age, and they can directly affect how your kidneys and bladder manage fluids. Understanding these connections is key to managing your nighttime trips to the bathroom. Let's start with diabetes. When blood sugar levels are too high, your body tries to remove the excess sugar through urine, which leads to increased urine production, including at night. This is called polyuria, and it can cause men to wake up multiple times during sleep, leaving them tired and restless. You may notice other signs of diabetes as well, such as increased thirst, unexpected weight changes, or fatigue. Sometimes, frequent urination is the first symptom that prompts a diagnosis. High blood pressure, or hypertension, can also contribute to nighttime urination. Many men take medications to control blood pressure, such as diuretics, which help the body eliminate excess fluid. While these medications are effective during the day, taking them too late in the evening can increase nighttime trips to the bathroom. Additionally, high blood pressure can affect kidney function, which further impacts fluid balance and urine production. So what can be done? The first step is medical consultation. If you have diabetes or high blood pressure, speak with your doctor about your symptoms. They may recommend blood tests, urine tests, or adjustments to your medication schedule. Early detection and proper management of these conditions can reduce nighttime urination and prevent more serious complications. Lifestyle changes play a crucial role as well. For diabetes, maintaining stable blood sugar through a balanced diet, regular exercise, and proper medication management can help control urine production. Limiting sugary foods and drinks, eating high-fiber meals, and staying hydrated earlier in the day can reduce nighttime disruption. For high blood pressure, reducing salt intake, managing stress, and following your doctor's guidance on medications can help maintain healthy kidney function and fluid balance. Timing is also important. If you take medications that act as diuretics, discuss with your healthcare provider whether taking them earlier in the day might help. Avoiding excess fluid intake right before bedtime can also reduce nighttime trips. Simple habits like emptying your bladder before bed and maintaining a consistent sleep schedule can make a significant difference. Finally, monitoring your symptoms over time is essential. Keep track of how often you wake up, how much fluid you consume in the evening, and any changes in energy or thirst levels. Sharing this information with your doctor allows for better tailored treatment. Remember, frequent nighttime urination may feel frustrating, but with proper medical care, lifestyle adjustments, and awareness, it can be managed effectively. By taking small, practical steps today, you can improve your sleep, feel more rested, and better manage the impact of diabetes or high blood pressure on your life. You don't have to accept restless nights as a normal part of aging. Understanding the root causes and working with healthcare professionals empowers you to regain control over your nights and overall well-being. Cause number 4: diuretic medications and drinks. Another important reason many older men wake up at night to urinate is the use of diuretic medications or the habit of drinking diuretic beverages. Diuretics are substances that increase urine production. They are often prescribed by doctors, but they can also be found in everyday drinks like coffee, tea, and alcohol. When consumed too late in the day, they can make the bladder fill quickly, leading to multiple bathroom trips during the night. Many men take diuretic medications as part of their treatment for high blood pressure, heart failure, or swelling in the legs. These medications help remove excess salt and water from the body, which reduces strain on the heart and lowers blood pressure. They are effective and often necessary, but they also increase urine output. If taken in the evening, they can disrupt sleep by causing frequent urges to urinate. Diuretic drinks work in a similar way, though they are not prescribed. Caffeine in coffee, tea, and certain sodas stimulates the kidneys and bladder. Alcohol also has a strong diuretic effect, pulling fluids out of the body and reducing the natural release of the hormone ADH, which usually helps you retain water at night. As a result, having a glass of wine, a beer, or a cup of tea in the evening may seem harmless, but for many men it becomes the reason they wake up again and again. The good news is that this cause is one of the easiest to manage once it is identified. The first step is timing. If you take diuretic medication, ask your doctor if you can take it earlier in the day. Many men find that switching their pill from evening to morning greatly reduces nighttime bathroom visits, without reducing the benefits of the medication. However, this should always be done with medical guidance, because every person's health situation is different. With drinks, small lifestyle adjustments can go a long way. Try limiting caffeine to the morning and early afternoon. Replace late-night coffee or tea with herbal teas that do not contain caffeine. If you enjoy alcohol, consider having it earlier in the evening, or reduce your intake altogether. Drinking plain water earlier in the day and slowing down fluid intake 2 to 3 hours before bedtime can also help your bladder stay calm during the night. Another useful habit is to empty your bladder before bed. Even if you do not feel the urge, try going to the bathroom as part of your bedtime routine. This can reduce the likelihood of waking up too soon. Keeping a journal of your drinking habits may also help. Write down what you drink at what time and how often you wake up. Over time, patterns will appear and you can adjust your habits accordingly. It is also important to communicate with your healthcare provider. If you are taking diuretic medications and experiencing severe nighttime urination, let your doctor know. Sometimes, a different medication, a lower dose, or a change in schedule can make a big difference. Do not stop taking your prescribed medicine without medical advice. since these drugs are often vital for heart and kidney health. Remember, needing to urinate at night does not always mean something is wrong, but when it becomes frequent and disrupts your rest, it should not be ignored. By paying attention to the drinks you consume and the timing of your medications, you can often reclaim restful nights. Small, thoughtful changes in daily routines can reduce nighttime trips, improve sleep quality, and help you wake up with more energy. You are not alone in this struggle, and solutions are available. Talk with your doctor, adjust your evening habits, and give your body the chance to rest peacefully again. Cause number 5. Kidney problems or bladder conditions. Frequent nighttime urination can also be linked to kidney problems or bladder conditions. As men age, these organs may not work as smoothly as before, and that can lead to multiple bathroom trips during the night. Understanding how the kidneys and bladder function, and what happens when they are not healthy, is the first step toward finding relief. The kidneys filter waste and excess fluid from the blood, turning it into urine. Normally, this process slows down at night so you can rest. But if the kidneys are weakened, they may not regulate urine production properly. Chronic kidney disease is one example. When kidneys are damaged, they can lose the ability to concentrate urine, which means more frequent urination, including during the night. Bladder conditions also play a big role. Overactive bladder can make men feel a sudden, urgent need to urinate, even if the bladder is not full. Bladder infections or inflammation can cause pain, burning, and frequent urges. In some cases, bladder stones or even bladder cancer may be the reason behind repeated trips to the bathroom. These conditions are less common, but they should not be ignored, especially if symptoms include blood in the urine, pain, or a burning sensation. So, how can men manage this? The most important step is seeing a doctor. Kidney and bladder issues can be serious, but they are easier to manage when detected early. Your doctor may recommend blood tests, urine tests, or imaging scans to check kidney function and bladder health. Sometimes, a simple urine analysis can show signs of infection or other issues that need treatment. Lifestyle changes can help protect both the kidneys and bladder. Staying hydrated during the day supports kidney health, but avoid drinking large amounts of fluid right before bed. Eating a diet low in salt can reduce kidney strain and prevent fluid retention. Limiting alcohol and caffeine may also reduce irritation to the bladder. For bladder infections, practicing good hygiene and avoiding irritants such as harsh soaps or certain foods may help reduce flare-ups. If you are diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, following your doctor's guidance is crucial. This may include taking prescribed medications, monitoring blood pressure, and controlling blood sugar if you also have diabetes. Protecting kidney function often means protecting your heart and overall health as well. For bladder problems, there are specific treatments. Overactive bladder can often be managed with bladder training exercises, pelvic floor strengthening, and sometimes medications. Bladder infections are usually treated with antibiotics, but lifestyle adjustments, such as drinking enough water and avoiding bladder irritants, can help prevent recurrences. One more important point is tracking symptoms. Write down how many times you wake up, how much fluid you drink in the evening, and whether you feel pain or urgency. This information gives your doctor a clearer picture of what is happening, which helps in choosing the right treatment. Remember, frequent nighttime urination due to kidney or bladder problems is not just an inconvenience, it can be a warning sign. But with early attention, healthy habits, and proper care, many men can regain restful nights. Do not feel embarrassed to talk about these issues. Many men face the same struggles, and medical professionals are there to help. By caring for your kidneys and bladder, you are also caring for your overall health. Small steps like adjusting your diet, managing fluid intake, and staying in touch with your doctor can bring big improvements. Peaceful, uninterrupted sleep is possible again, and it starts with understanding and addressing the root causes of the problem. Cause number 6, poor lifestyle habits. Sometimes, frequent nighttime urination is not caused by a disease, but by everyday habits. The way we eat, drink, and live can have a powerful effect on how often we wake up at night. Many older men find that small changes in lifestyle can make a big difference. One of the most common habits is drinking too much fluid in the evening. Water is essential for good health, but if you drink large amounts before bed, your bladder will fill quickly. Even healthy kidneys will respond by producing more urine, and that means more trips to the bathroom during the night. Another frequent habit is the consumption of caffeinated or alcoholic drinks late in the day. Coffee, tea, soda, and energy drinks all act as diuretics. They increase urine production and can also irritate the bladder. Alcohol has a similar effect, and it also disrupts the hormone ADH, which normally helps your body hold water at night. That is why a late-night glass of wine or beer can cause multiple awakenings. Salty foods are another factor. A high-salt meal in the evening can cause the body to retain fluid. Later, as you lie down to sleep, your body tries to balance this by shifting fluid into the bloodstream and then into the urine. This can explain why some men notice more bathroom trips after eating salty snacks or heavy dinners. Lack of regular physical activity and irregular sleep routines can also contribute. When the body is inactive, circulation slows and fluid may build up in the legs. At night, when you lie flat, that fluid returns to the bloodstream and is filtered into urine. Similarly, going to bed at different times every night can confuse your body's rhythm, making bladder activity less predictable. The good news is that these habits can be adjusted. Start by timing your fluid intake. Drink enough water during the day to stay hydrated, but begin reducing intake 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. If you are thirsty at night, take small sips rather than a full glass. Limit caffeine and alcohol in the late afternoon and evening. Switch to decaf coffee or herbal tea if you want something warm. Avoid sodas or energy drinks close to bedtime. If you enjoy alcohol, try to have it earlier in the evening and in moderation. When it comes to food, aim to reduce salty meals late at night. Choose lighter dinners that are balanced with vegetables, lean protein and whole grains. Avoid processed snacks high in salt. This not only helps reduce nighttime urination, but also supports heart and kidney health. Exercise can also play a role. Gentle walking, stretching, or other light activities during the day improve circulation and reduce fluid buildup in the legs. If swelling is a problem, elevating your legs for a short time in the evening can help shift fluid before bedtime, reducing nighttime bathroom trips. Establishing a consistent sleep routine is equally important. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Include a relaxing routine before sleep, such as reading, listening to calming music, or practicing light breathing exercises. This helps signal your body to wind down, making both sleep and bladder function more stable. Finally, pay attention to your own body. Keep a journal of what you drink, eat, and do in the evening, and compare it with how many times you wake up at night. You may notice clear patterns. Once you identify them, you can adjust your habits to see improvement. Remember, not all nighttime urination is caused by illness. Sometimes simple lifestyle factors are the main reason. By making mindful choices about fluids, food, activity, and sleep, you can regain control. The changes may seem small, but together they can bring peaceful nights and better health. Taking care of your body through healthy habits is an investment in restful sleep. With patience and consistency, you can reduce those nighttime interruptions and wake up feeling more refreshed, more energetic, and more ready to enjoy the day. We have now talked about the top reasons why older men often wake up at night to urinate. Each cause is different, but they all share one thing in common: they disrupt sleep and reduce quality of life. From prostate changes to hormonal shifts, to chronic conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure, to the impact of medications, kidney or bladder problems, and even everyday habits, there are many possible factors. The important message is this: you are not alone, and this is not something you have to simply accept as part of aging. Some of these causes are medical and they need professional guidance. Others are lifestyle related, and small changes can bring big improvements. Simple steps like adjusting fluid intake, limiting caffeine and alcohol, reducing salt, exercising regularly, and keeping a steady bedtime routine can all help reduce nighttime bathroom visits. If your symptoms are frequent, painful, or worrying, please talk to your doctor. A health professional can check for underlying problems, order simple tests, and suggest safe treatments. Early care can prevent complications and restore comfort. Remember, good sleep is not a luxury, it is essential for health, mood, and energy. By paying attention to your body, and by taking action, you can reclaim more peaceful nights. I also want to remind you that this video is not for profit. I'm not selling anything here. My only goal is to share helpful information to support men as they age, and to build a community where we learn together. If you found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps this channel grow, and it also helps spread knowledge to others who may be struggling. Leave a comment below and share your own experience. Your story may encourage someone else who feels alone. Thank you for watching, thank you for caring for your health, and remember, better nights and brighter days are possible when we take small steps toward change.